What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. You know I got another banger for you, so kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So, of course, if you tuned into the live yesterday, we talked about Angel Reese and that double-double streak ending at 15 consecutive double-doubles with points and rebounds for her. She has had an incredible season so far, man. As a rookie, she's exceeded expectations, going from a player that people were saying may not even make this roster, would not be the best rookie on this roster, to carving out a starting spot in this roster and being named to the All-Star team in her first season. Incredible. We did mention, though, double-double streak comes to an end. Yo, the New York Liberty are petty, man. They are petty. That was hilarious, that last possession. They put 4 defenders on Angel Reese and were absolutely not having any type of nonsense going forward. They did not want that streak to continue against them, completely shut it down. I will say, though, she did smoke a layup from point-blank range where she could have easily extended the double-double streak, and it just wasn't meant to be. Ended at 15 games, and this has been made such a big deal in the media. Every Chicago Sky game, it seems like that is the focal point, even so more than them winning the game. It's Angel Reese and this double-double streak. Now that it's over, I have a feeling that they can play a little bit more free, a little bit more wide open, and focus on the big picture here, winning games. This team pretty much replaced their entire roster. There weren't a whole lot of expectations in year one. Now they find themselves in the 8th seed, battling for a playoff spot in the first half of the season. If it ended today, they would be in the playoffs. The Sky can get back focused to winning games now that this streak is over, and they have a heck of a slate ahead of them, man. They are getting into the toughest part of their schedule right before the Olympic break, and then after the break, it really doesn't get any easier. On Tuesday, the Sky have the 2-time defending world champion Las Vegas Aces to end the first part of the season before heading into the Olympic break. Of course, Angel Reese will be going to play in the All-Star game versus Team USA. A lot of people felt like Kennedy Carter should have been in that game too, man. She got slighted, but that's now neither here nor there. After the break, they have a Mercury team who is finally back healthy with Diana Taurasi, Natasha Cloud, and Brittany Griner all playing today in their matchup against the Connecticut Sun. They have an upstart Sparks team. Now, this is obviously a very winnable game for them, but you cannot sleep on the Sparks, man. The way Dear Kahambi is just incredible this year, man. Like, career year for her, averaging a double-double. Going to play for Team USA in the 3v3 Paris Olympics Summer Games, taking Cameron Brink's spot. Cameron Brink is out. That's a big loss. But her and Rakia Jackson have really been carrying the Sparks. Then you got the Mercury again. The Connecticut Sun, who they've already lost to, who seem to be finding their stride as of late. Dejanay Carrington looks like the Defensive Player of the Year. AT is doing damage. DeWanna Bonner is a bucket. Bree Jones is big down low and has continued to be a nice presence on the glass. Then they have the Aces again. Mystics, very winnable game. But y'all remember what Asia Wilson did to them the first time around. They have the Fever on the 30th. That game could come down to some real playoff implications. Lynx, Aces again. Like, this schedule is definitely very, very tough. They are in that gauntlet right now of their schedule. And I think, beating the Seattle Storm showed us a lot. They played the Sun tough. They've also, beaten the New York Liberty. So we've seen them play big in big games and play up to competition. And now with this streak over, I think they can focus on winning games. The fact that Kennedy Carter has been the best player on this team, I think has been overshadowed. I think she has been incredible. She's impossible to stay in front of. She's always in attack mode. She should have been an all-star. Marina Mabrey continues to be the top 3-point threat. solid playmaker for this group. Not really a true point guard, but she has played some valuable minutes at the guard position. When she's hot, she's hot. She's streaky, though. She will definitely give you 25 one game and then go down and give you 6 points consecutive games after that. She's streaky, but when she's on, she's on. There are not too many shooters like her that get into a rhythm and can just heat check the way that she does. We mentioned Kennedy Carter. Also, Lindsey Allen has provided some solid minutes at the guard spot, along with Dana Evans. The continued development of Camila Cardoso should not be overshadowed. I think she is going to be a dominant force on both ends for this group, and they will build this team around Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. But, she has to be better around the rim, but she's mobile. She gets up and down the floor. She can be an elite shot blocker, working on the timing, just adjusting to the speed of the WNBA, getting fully healthy as well, getting a go-to move, and whoever the heck is training Aaliyah Boston on that footwork, I need them to get with Killer Camilla as well, man. But she's been showing really good flashes in her rookie year, and I think the sky is the limit. Her and Angel are really just scratching the surface on their games. We're seeing Angel develop the jump shot, looking more confident. I think that part of her game, if it continues to become a strength, then that will open up things for Cardoso as well. They are a point guard away. I do genuinely feel like this group is a point guard away, man. Once they get another guard in there that can shoot the basketball, which is their biggest weakness right now, the three-point shot. Once they can get a consistent three-point shooter in there, along with Mabry, Kennedy Carter, the court will open for Carter. Somebody that can match the defensive intensity that Coach Teaspoon that demands out of her players, but can also be a true pass-first point guard, man. I've mentioned Georgia Moore. I've mentioned Nika Mule for this group. Like, just point guards that could really help them out immediately coming up in the next year. But yeah, I think the Sky can get back to winning now. The Monkeys off the back, that streak is over. People can stop talking about it, and they can get back to just truly playing basketball and keeping the main thing the main thing. This group is good, though. They're talented. They're scrappy. They're fun to watch. They have a lot of veterans that are key contributors for this group. Teaspoon is a great coach. One of the first year young head coaches in the game with a really bright future, great feel, great mind for the game, such a motivator, gets the best out of this team, plays to their strengths, and continues to put them in positions to succeed. So I like the Sky. I think they will be a playoff team, and I think building forward, they will be one of the top teams to be competing for a championship, man, in the coming years. Building around Angel Reese, building around Camila Cardoso. They gotta sign Kennedy back as well next year and add a point guard, and the sky's the limit for the Sky, no pun intended. But yeah, I think things get back to normal now, take some pressure off them, and they can just get back to playing basketball with everybody now stopping and ceasing to talk about this streak of Angel Reese's. But y'all let me know how y'all feel, man, in the comments. Holler at me, talk to me, let me know y'all's predictions for the Sky, feelings about the season, and anything else y'all want to talk about. Let me know. For all the latest and the greatest, make sure to subscribe to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Again, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, hey, we out.